Hi folks, it's Tulturl here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are going to do yet another IFR flight to redeem ourselves, or to redeem the sim from last time. So I figured out what happened last time with the whole ATC giving us instructions as we were touching down. And if you have an arrival without an approach and star and approach available, like this is direct and automatic, which means it's going to end up being a visual approach and landing, which happens in real life. The problem is ATC is going to vector you literally until you touch down before they hand you off. So if you find an approach that exists and a star that exists, then it'll be fine. That's what I noticed the difference is. So we're going to do, I already show some airports that will give us those options, and it should go fine. And same plane, I remember now you have to land at like 135 to 155 knots or something, well above what's supposed to be stall, or else it'll stall. So with those two things, I think I figured it out. We are going to set this up and have a good but very quick IFR flight today. So I already did live weather and I already chose airplane. So here we go. We're going to go to, what are we going to do? I just wrote it down. Lima Golf Indigo Romeo, which is, I believe, on this island off of Greece. I think that's where we are. Yeah, pretty sure we are. All right. We're just going to pick a place to start. There we go. That's simple enough. Now our destination, I chose is here, right? Romeo Papa. Romeo Papa. And based on weather, we're going to want to choose runway 24 because it should be, yep, 225 degrees. So the wind is coming from here, and we're going to land with a great headwind, providing the weather doesn't change. We're going to change to IFR low altitude, and we're going to do, well, I can do a little more than 11,000. We can do, let's do 19,000 for that. And then we're going to do direct, no, we're going to do barn R3D 24, and approach is going to be 24 Zulu, and there we go. So we have a great arrival, that's our star, and then our approach. Because we have this now, ATC should direct us appropriately, and we should be able to land without any issue. If this didn't have any options and it was direct and automatic and we was visual, that's when ATC seems to break. So if that ever happens again, and I remember, at that point I'll just cancel IFR, just like they do in real life, right? Especially like if you're going to an untowered airport or something. If I remember to do that. It's going to be a long time before I do another IFR. I'll probably totally forget to do that. Maybe I should put a note on my thing. IFR, visual, cancel IFR. I don't know. Anyway, let's see, but that's going to be it. Let's not make it the middle of the day. That's kind of boring. Let's make it morning. I like morning, I like evening. Let's do morning. There you go, 116 nautical miles, 25-minute flight time, which means it'll be a little bit longer because I'm slower for some reason. Let's hit fly and let's do this. Let's see if it works this time. And there's our flyover review. We normally skip through this, but with the IFR stuff, I like to show it, and then we get close up on the plane, and then we're done. Alrighty. So, what? Did the airplane just roll like 10 feet? Did you see that? Crazy. Alrighty, let's see, what are we going to do first? We are going to, what are we going to do first? Because normally we start like this. Let's just look outside a minute. Actually take some screenshots of this in case I forget. Looking good. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, let's just enjoy this a second. Yep, I love the European autogen. It is so incredible. So incredible. Cannot wait for the next World Update 5, which may have come out by the time you watch this. I kind of rearranged my release of videos, so it may or may not, I don't know, Sim Update 5 might be out by the time you watch this, I don't know. And sorry about my raspy voice, I have allergy voice this morning. But look at that, so gorgeous. Okay, let's get this flight underway so we don't take too long here. So let's make sure my rudders still work. I have been using the sim for a while. I was doing some other stuff. Confirm parking brake is up. Whoops, too many times. There we go. External power, do we have it here? We do have external power here. Very good. So now we can turn the tail flood on. And emergency lights arm. There we go. Panel lights can come up a little bit. Get some more lighting in here. Fuel and passengers. Let's see here. I think it's just going to be me and one of my best friends. Okay, and we'll take some other friends with us just so they can see how this airplane works. You're welcome. We'll leave everything else the way it is. Not much baggage. We're just going to do a little quick ferry across the way here. Let's give lots of fuel though, because this thing loves to drink fuel. Alright, there we go. What is next? Batteries can come on. Where are they? They're down here. Generator switches on right there. APU start between the seats. And we'll wait till the APU stabilizes here, down here. Then we'll continue while I adjust my microphone in my chair. And there it is, 98, 99, 100. Confirm APU bleed is normal, and it is APU generator, which is over here, to on. And then we can kill external power, and everything just stay running. There we go. Alright, make sure everything is to idle with the power levers, and they are. Conditioners forward on the yoke, which does this down here. Pulse light on. And right engine start and stop. So it's this weird. You gotta like push these things. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And looks like this time it might be working, but let's give it a minute to make sure it doesn't go up to like 13 and come down. Alright, we actually look good on that one. Impressive. Let's do the same thing over here. Even if this isn't what you normally need to do, this is what I do because it works pretty much every time. So now we're going to let this one fire up. Alright, looks like it's actually all working. So here we go. So now we can come down here, whoops, over here, and turn off the APU generator and the APU bleed, and turn the APU off itself. There we go, and it's going to come down to 0. Alright, icing is needed. World weather is turned on, by the way. What does the weather look like? You know, we're going to use icing anyway, just because it's available. Alright, so we're going to turn all that icing stuff on. Oh, hey, all of a sudden that jumped up to 21 hours. So that wasn't working for the longest time, and all of a sudden it works. Okay, I love it, because even though I'm not a jet person normally, I love this jet, so I'm glad that's working. Alright, let's go over here, I think, and set up our primary flight display. So we'll do that. We'll put this on GPS. And because we did the flight planning ahead of time and we chose an approach, I'm hoping all the frequencies and everything are already in the computer, the flight computer. And we don't need to do anything except maybe change this to nav1. Maybe. But I'm hoping it's all going to be in there. If you learned before, if I do that later, like if I get an approach from ATC later, and we go out to the internet and search the frequencies later and put them in, it doesn't always work. It does on the small GA planes, but on the like turboprops and jets, it has an issue sometimes, you noticed. I don't think that's just me. I think that's just the way it is right now. Not totally sure. Don't do it enough to really know for sure. Alright, let's see here. All speed bugs will come on as well. And then we'll set the timers. Hopefully we remember this time to use the clock. I'm curious to see if it will work here and here. Sometimes it does both, sometimes only does here. Alrighty, let's get the ATIS if there is one available. There is ATIS available, so let's listen to it and see what the weather's like.
Nikos Airport information, Mike 0500 Zulu. Wind 327 at 24. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,200 feet. Temperature, 24. Dew point, 10. Altimeter, 29.86. Visual runway 27 in use. Landing and departing runway 27. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Mike.
We have Mike.
Nico is airport
Alrighty,
information,
let's
Mike
request
0500.
clearance.
Clearance delivery Turtle Sub Tango Sierra 4105 IFR to Diagoras ready to copy.
Turtle Subtango Sierra 4105 is cleared to Diagoras Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27, climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 135.875 squawk 5466.
Turtle Sub Tango Sierra 4105 cleared to Diagoras Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27, climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 135.875 squawk 5466.
Turtle Subtango Sierra 4105 readback correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
Alrighty, we'll do ground in a moment. We're ready to taxi here. So, set the barometer during the ATIS. This is 2986, but when I pushed it was 2985, whatever. Climb 13,000. We got that set. Runway 27 is opposite 9, so it's just off the screen there. Alrighty, nav source, GPS already did that. Speed bugs already did that. Setup autopilot. Let's do that. Nav, vertical speed, and aggressive 2100, I think. I think that'll work. And we're good. Yep, I think so. I thought there was one more thing I needed to do. Oh, I can do flight director over here. Oh, I didn't know that. Why do I always do that one? What if I turn that off? Will it screw everything up? Nope. Is it only that one that matters? Weird. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Let's see, what else was it gonna do? I don't remember. Anti-collision lights on, which are there. Recog there. Taxi lights there. Flaps down 1 notch. And request taxi clearance on ground. Here we go.
Ground Turtle Sub Tango Sierra 4105 with Mike ready to taxi IFR.
Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 taxi to and hold short of runway 27 via taxiway Alpha cross runway 30 Alpha. Contact tower on 129.175 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 27 using taxiway Alpha cross runway 30 Alpha Turtle Sub Tango Sierra 4105.
Alright, pretty simple. We're just going to go left a little bit and follow that to runway 27. So let's get everything set up here. Parking brake off. Give it some throttle. And look out, ready, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. Oh, he missed it. Right through his waist. Alrighty, I'm assuming the weather is all correct. The real weather turned on. I have been doing some little circuits in the Cessna just because I kind of do want to build up that 500 airport landing thing, but it doesn't work when we take videos because it ruins the flow of what you have to do to get it to count whatever. So we do little circuits like airport to airport to airport, and real world weather's actually been holding up from flight to flight, just like Asborough says it's supposed to. But whenever I set to record a video, real world weather doesn't work every time, so I don't know what the coincidence is there, but it's kind of interesting. Anyway, a simple taxi all the way to the end. We're going to follow that car, looking around one more time. Look at this. Oh, if I ever got to Europe, I would want to do Greece, just because it's gorgeous and the beaches are amazing. I'm not a beach person normally, but I'll make an exception for Greece. So I'd love to go to Greece, and I would love to go to like rural Scotland or something. Maybe someday, before I'm too old to enjoy it. But for now, we just have to go to the simulator, which means I need to do a lot more pausing and droning around to get a close-up look. But anyway, I will see you at the end of this taxiway, and then we'll take off together. Does that feel like right in the middle of the... I guess for GA maybe. I'm like, there's a fuel thing right in the middle. Alright, let's hop inside and let's get ready to rumble here. Let's tune in tower, and then as soon as we get our option, which should be right here because here's a stop sign, but where's it going to give it? See, we have to get closer. There we go. As soon as we hit the runway and stopped, we got it. Alright, so request clearance.
Tower Sierra 4105 ready for departure runway 27 IFR to Diagoras.
Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 altimeter 29.85 wind tree 27 at 24. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff
Here we
runway
go.
27
Barometer
Turtle Soup
still
Tango
good.
Sierra 4105.
Let's see. Landing lights on. Taxi lights off.
Tower
Confirm.
Lufthansa 129er
Flaps.
611 miles east inbound 4 DME runway 27 approach.
Start timer.
Lufthansa 129er 6 tower.
How rude, they're talking over me. So that timer's working.
Wind tree 27 at 24.
I hate talking over
Cleared
them.
4 DME runway
Ah,
27
stop talking.
approach.
Get the yolks back in. So anyway, that timer's counting. That one is not. Okay, so we have to look over there. Hopefully I remember to look over there.
Cleared
Anyway,
4 DME runway 27 approach Lufthansa 129er
let's
6.
take off before that airplane behind us, whoa, to our right comes and gets us because there's an airplane coming. So, whoops, a little fast, I guess. Come on. If I had differential braking or nose tilt, it'd be much easier, but I don't. So here we go. Whew. All right, is everybody ready? Because here we go. Let's get that subwoofer cranked up. Crank up yours if you've got one. Let's try to get in the middle of the runway. Jeez. All right, there we go. In real life, on my work trip, taking off on those Ubrariers, when they would try to keep us going straight down the runway, it was so herky-jerky left, right. Are we going to lift off? Is it that windy? It is windy. Look at that crosswind. What is that, 14, 15 knots? Jeez. Brakes to stop the wheels. Gear coming up. Flaps way up. Flying over Greece. I believe we're in Greece. I know we're supposed to fly, but I want to look at everything. There we go. Alrighty, we're going to hand fly this for a minute to get back to our purple line.
Turtle Soup Tango Sierra
What?
4105 contact has in center on 135.875.
Okay, contact, handoff, whatever.
6 wind tree 27 at 24. Cleared to land runway 27.
And handoff. And why am I getting all these
Going
texts?
to 135.875 Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105.
Cleared to
Left and
land
center.
runway 27
Jeez.
Lufthansa 129er.
Alright, here we go.
Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 is passing 4,400 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 has in center altimeter 29.85. Continue to India Romeo Alpha as planned.
Alright, the bummer about this is I really want to look around, but I'm hand flying. And even just interacting with ATC has kind of screwed that up a little bit, right? What are we at for climb? Oh, it's like 2,000 something. Good, okay. I mean, we're doing a standard rate turn. We're below the speed limit. We have a great climb rate. You know, it's all going fine. It's just, I want to look around, but I can't. Let's do it anyway and see if I can maintain. Nope, see, I'm already losing it. But anyway, that's where we were, see? Is that cool? Whoa, it's like a spaceship. Look at, I can see the whole island. Holy cow. Alright, let's get back inside. And let's fly straight towards our line, because see where we already missed it, it turned white. It's going to get mad at us. And we're already at 11,000 feet. Let's come down a little bit, because it told us to stop at 13. And then we'll probably get clearance to go higher. Let's get landing lights off. Lots to do in your hand flying, but I love hand flying these things. Now it's purple again. I'm not going to autopilot till we get close, because it's going to do some funky monkey stuff if I do something else. So we're just going to hang tight here. There's 13,000. Are we going to get clearance? There it is.
4105 climb and maintain flight level 190.
190. Acknowledge. Doing too many things at once.
Climb and maintain flight level 190. Turtle Soup Tango Sierra.
Let's put the throttle back in. So that makes us climb. Again, don't point up to climb. Let throttle make you climb. There you go. Vertical speed. Ready on the autopilot. Whoops, I think it would stay the same. Nope. We need to get that back up. So we're ready to go here. See, I didn't even, well, I guess you can't see, but I didn't touch the throttle. I just I mean, I didn't touch the, whoops. Okay, let's do autopilot now because we're crossing the purple line. There we go. I didn't pitch up to climb. I used throttle. Alrighty, now autopilot should keep her climbing. It is. Bring back throttles a little bit so we don't redline. And capture the purple line. There we go. That was hand flying the departure. And now we're using autopilot. If it were straight out departure, I would have just instantly used autopilot. But since it gets tricky with autopilot and the sim, it doesn't always grab what you need sometimes, so we hand flew it to the purple line. Perfect. Super smooth. And we're just going to make sure we don't redline here. 19,000 only, huh? What did I choose? Did I choose 19,000? I don't know. Maybe we could go a little bit higher. Doesn't matter. We have to come down soon anyway. I'll show you what I mean here. If we go like this. Oh no, we do have quite a ways to go. I guess we could have gone higher. Maybe we'll increase. Request an increase once we hit cruise here. Alright, so standard barometer. There we go. Icing is needed, line the lights off, monitor things. That's it. So now we just fly around until ATC tells us to come down, and then we already have the approach set up. So I think what we're going to do as we get to 19,000 is we're going to increase, request an increase by, let's see, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's do 3,000 feet. See what it says.
Tango Sierra 4105. Request flight level 220.
Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 climb and maintain flight level 220.
Alright, they're going to let us.
Climb and maintain flight level 220 Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105.
As we hit red line, beyond red line. Whoops. This thing is very fast. It is like a sports luxury sports car. Alrighty, so we're going to hit cruise here in a second, and then you get a couple minutes of sightseeing, and then I will rejoin you either at top of descent or when they clear us for our approach. I'm not going to keep in all the handoffs in between. So it's very simple. This is not complicated. I just wanted to redeem ourselves after the craziness of the last attempt with this airplane. So we're going to just do another flight here, and I'm going to see you in a couple minutes. It's as simple as that. Alright, looks like we have some drama coming up here. Whoop! Are we going to get near the top of descent at the same time? Descend 13,000 feet, but I'm looking at this drama here. Look at that. Is it going to do all these weird turns? Is that where the approach starts? I'm not sure. I think I'm kind of deciding if I should just use heading bug to get through that or let the computer do its thing. I think we're going to use heading bug because I don't want it to get all crazy. So let's push heading to lock in our heading. Let's switch to heading. Let's do vertical speed so we can descend to 13,000 feet. Let's do a 1,700 foot per minute descent to get down there because we're cruising really quickly. Keep an eye on our speed. I know, brought the throttle all the way back. So we'll use heading bug to get through this. And then we'll once this part turns purple, then we'll re-engage nav. But that was looking pretty funky to me. Come on, I want to see my little thing. There it is. Let's see. No, our approach is here. I remember that now. Looks like we've got another thing of drama up here. We'll have to go and be careful about it. I guess maybe hand fly a little bit of it if it gets to that. Anyway, let's use heading bug through this and then get down to 13,000 feet there. But that was our top of descent. I wanted to see how gorgeous this was with you. Okay, now we're not rocking back and forth. Yeah, we are a little bit. It's too bad that when you're at cruise above like 20,000 feet that it rocks back and forth like that, because it's just a bummer that that bug was introduced into this airplane, because it never used to do that. Although I don't know when it was introduced. Maybe it's been doing it for a while. I just haven't flown this in a while. But it's just too bad. Anyway, checking out some more islands here. And descending. And we're going to get through the craziness. We can keep our speed up though. We don't have to slow down quite yet. So anyway, I'll see you once we get through this drama. I'll tell you how it goes. Alright, we got our approach clearance and more descent. So down to 16 or 6,000.
Runway 24 approach via Romeo Delta Sierra transition cleared to Romeo Delta Sierra Turtle Swoop Tango Sierra 4105.
Alrighty, and our drama got over with, so let's go back to nav. It might S-curve us back onto the line, but that's okay. 6,000 feet, we're cleared to the transition. Let's zoom this out a little bit so we can see where we are. Okay. And we're landing at the other side of this huge island. So basically we're gonna go, what? No. Yes. Yes we are. The island fades away. We're gonna come down here and land probably right there, I'm thinking. Alrighty. So some tight turns coming up, but we'll handle it when we can. Bringing the throttles back so we can buy ourselves some time to descend, because we have to come down 10,000 feet yet. But I don't need to go too slowly yet. What is that time to? I think that's it for now. We got through the drama. I just, like I showed you, re-engage nav. We're just heading towards our transition and then approach. Very simple. Oh, we got the oscillating back. Or maybe it's just getting us back on the line. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to mind our speed. Let's do landing lights now. And let's actually do spoilers now. Keep an eye up there. Spoilers are armed, so now it is just barometer as they give it to us. If they give it to us, I'll just hit B, I guess. There we go. Oh, big change. So what is it? Gear and flaps down. That's it. All right. They'll guide us in. Computer will do most of the work, but just gear and flaps. So I'll see you in a little bit. So we're landing on the further airport. It's a bigger airport. I figured that would make the most sense for IFR. Alrighty, they should be giving us more altitude instructions here any minute, I think. At least, I hope. There we go. There we go. 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Turtle Swoop Tango Sierra 4105.
Alrighty. We need to do a vertical speed again. Whoa. Bring back throttle so slowing down to maybe 180 or so. Get in within. I know landing gear's not down. Maybe get within flap range. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. It's really far away. Maybe I should use my preset for autopilot. Hey, now I can see. That's why I did that preset. I forget it's there. I know landing gear is not down. I'm just trying to lose a bunch of speed because we have a lot of speed to kill here. Oh my goodness. I should have done the 180 thing a lot sooner. I guess it is going to bring us out over the ocean, so maybe we'll have plenty of time. Anyway, looking at the approach checklist again, now we're just gear and flaps when it's time. Alright, down to 3,000 feet, so now we should be losing speed like crazy. There we go, we'll get into flap range in just a moment. Very good. Now I just gotta patiently wait. Not above 1.8. That's one update thing they did.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105.
There we go, vertical speed. And that gets right into flap range. So first set of flaps down. We'll stay at the top of that flap range though. So we'll stay about 180 or so. Until we turn the corner. And go down to 2,500 feet. Outstanding. Let's look outside together a few more times. There's the ocean. We're just making a big ol' U-turn. We go all the way back to there. Oh, that airport was behind the mountains. Interesting. Isn't that just gorgeous? That is a great screenshot right there. Alrighty, but we gotta hop inside. Oh, there's something like an ocean rig or something. Or a oil rig. Here we go. Now what? There we go.
Contact Diagoras Tower on 118.2 when inbound on the approach.
See, when it's preset, it works.
Tower on 118.2 Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105.
It's when it's visual, it doesn't. So here we go.
Diagoras Tower Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 12 miles east inbound for DME Zulu runway 24 approach. Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 Diagoras Tower. Altimeter 29.80 and 226 at 27. Cleared VOR, DME Zulu runway 24 approach.
Alright, we're cleared for the approach.
Cleared VOR, DME Zulu runway 24 approach Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105.
Now we're gonna turn around. How are we? We'll do gear down on final second set of flaps now. Fine, we'll do gear down now just so it shuts up. 14 knot wind, I can feel it because I'm having a really hard time staying lined up with the runway. This is really crazy actually. Alright, the outer marker is beeping and we have the O, see? Look at that crosswind from the right. So we would want to do right wing down, left rudder, left or right wing. Oh, clear to land. There we go. This works out so much better when you pre-select everything. Alright. There we go. So we want to do right wing down, left rudder, right main touches first. Plant it firmly but not too hard. We're going to say about this speed, because remember it stalls if it's too early. I don't think we need full flap. It's a very long runway. And we have reversers. Or do we want full flap? No. Yes. I don't know. Do you normally land full flap in this thing? Let's get this thing down. Oh, now the wind's not... Oh, now look at the wind. Not from the other way. I'm like, why are we getting blown the other way? Because look at the wind. It changed. Alright, pretty much a headwind now, so I'm not going to do a crosswind landing or anything. I'm going to do a normal straight-in landing. But that really threw me off. So let's not stall. No, let's not stall. Get ready on the brakes. And throttle ready on the reversers, or idle, I mean. Let it come in. That was a little rough. Whoa. No. Nope. Ground effects pushing us around. Come on. Oh no, not again. Well, wait, what? Why are we... Whoa, what does that? What? That happened last time too. Well. The best part was that the nose wheel came down very gently. Taxi for takeoff. There's no parking options. 38 minutes or so. Good. Taxi lights on, landing lights, recog off as well. And flaps up, which you saw me do. Okay, so there weren't any parking options. It just went to takeoff options. So let's just find a place to park. Anyway, let's just get over here. I think that's our parking person. Sure looks like a parking person to me, but it might be the other direction. Is she facing the other way? She's facing the other way. How am I supposed to get in there? Let's try, I guess? No, because there's that other plane there. There's no way we'll get in there. So we're going to go this way. Sorry. I know it's backwards, but we are not going to get in there with that other airplane. There's just no way. So we'll stop right here. Set the parking brake. And shut this thing down. Alrighty, all the icing stuff comes off. Here we go. You can put that back in. External power on if it's available out here. It is not available out here. So we're going to start the APU then. So we need to do start APU and then it'll stabilize. Alright, it's stabilized. So we'll come back down here and do the bleed. And then over here, APU generator. So now we have power. Okay, so now we have power. So now we can turn off all the lights like this. We'll keep the tail flood on though. We'll kill the engines. So come down here, generators can come off now. And batteries can come off. Because we're still on APU, right? So now people can deboard. They still have lights. All that stuff. And then once they're done, we can turn that off. And then we can come down here, wherever it is, and turn that off. And then everything will turn off. There we go. Ready to park it for the night. Let's hop outside. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed it. It was super smooth, except the moment of touchdown was chaotic and dramatic. I just need to fly this plane more in practice. I just need to practice landing a little faster, rounding out my flare a little sooner to make it softer, and then just go from there. So anyway, don't know what else to say. We'll see this plane again sometime, but not for a while. Back to some GA stuff. Take a break from the IFR stuff because that's what we normally do. It's just GA, tooting around the world. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you like, subscribe, and if you want to see more, join me next time. I'll see you then.